I'm sitting on the deck in my backyard. I've been thinking about this long and hard. Swatting mosquitoes and other bugs. Think it's time we declare peace on drugs. Yeah, peace, baby. There was a time before demagogues, cocaine is in the Sears catalog. Opium and morphine had a federal tax. Sigmund Freud got high, and that's a fact. And that explains some things. I'm sitting on my deck in my backyard, been thinking about this long and hard. Druggies I know give pretty good hugs. I think it's time we declare peace on drugs. Yeah. Richard Nixon declared war in '71, said marijuana's public enemy #1. There was a burglary at the Watergate. Vietnam was raging, black folks were irate. There's a lot going on way back then. They couldn't make it illegal to protest the war, couldn't outlaw being black no more. But tie the hippies to grass, the blacks to heroin, they just might get elected again. Yeah, John Ehrlichman said that, right out loud. You can look it up. I'm sitting on my deck in my backyard, been thinking about all this long and hard. Thinking about all those Republican thugs. I think it's time we declare peace on drugs. Yeah. Well, along came the Reagans and just say no. Hard time for crack, and if you're black, you know. 100,000 in prison for nonviolent crimes. Half of all the people serving federal time. And this was not an accident. Add up all the people in all the drug trades. It's the biggest business in America. No federal aid, no warranties. They got a huge payroll. I think Amazon ought to take control. Yeah, I'm sitting on the deck in my backyard, been thinking about all this long and hard. Legalize it all, you get rid of the thugs. I think it's time we declare a peace on drugs. Think of all the money we could save if some politicians would just be brave. Close the prisons, fire the DEA, repeal some laws like the CSA. That's the Controlled Substances Act. Fishermen in Venezuela probably be happy about that. You can tax marijuana, tax LSD, go on and tax cocaine and ecstasy. If you don't want to do drugs, just don't do them. But let other people do whatever they're doing. That's the golden rule. It's in the Bible. You can look it up. Well, I'm sitting on the deck in my backyard. I've been thinking about all this long and hard. Don't mean to be flippant, I don't want to sound smug, but I think it's time we declare peace on drugs. Woo! Peace on drugs.